Well, hello everyone. I wasn't sure if my recording was going to start there. Yes, welcome to day 2 of the IAE. Yes, it's Aegis day today. It kind of caught me off guard because I'm pretty sure the last one of these they did, it was over 2 days. Each one got 2 days. And so I assumed this one would be the same. So when I woke up this morning and I seen the Aegis had already started, I was like, what? And so yes, I've jumped on ASAP. Technically, for me, because I'm in a time zone ahead of America, this is the 22nd, so technically I'm on tomorrow's day, but it's not started yet. It's not the point in time when it swaps from one to the other. And yeah, the game seems to be really laggy today. Which is weird because it's at a time when it's really quiet, there's not that many players on. So yeah, we don't need to read this again. We will take a look at the map because there's a lot more stuff to look at today. We've got more stuff downstairs. We've got a lot of stuff in every room. And it's all one ship manufacturer. And holy moly, I always forget how big the Reclaimer is. Look at the size of that thing. That thing is huge! Literally looks like it could walk on those legs. You can't see my arms, but you can imagine what I'm doing. Like the Bio Titan from Warhammer. I'm not going to show the interior of it, because we showed the interior of it before at last year's... Was it last year's IAE? Pretty sure it was last year's IAE. If you look up, if you want to see the interior, I've got a video showing the interior of it at last year's IAE. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's so far away, but it's so big I can rent it from here. How long is the rent? That's one thing I didn't check yesterday. It didn't... Oh, no. Come on. There we go. If I go to Vehicle Loadout Manager... Reclaimer, I didn't have a time. There we go. Oh wow, it's for quite a while. Quite a while. That's quite good. It's for a few days. 2 days. Nice. So I've still got the mole. I've still got the... Don't even know what that sound was. Right. The Saber. I think this is the Raven. No, Comet. Comet, I think it said. If I can get it to appear for more than 1 second, yes. Saber Comet. Nice. I'm not... This... A lot of people that really love this ship as a fighter. Like, as a stealth fighter. It's... Yeah, I can see why people really like it. It's got that very sort of... jet fighter look to it. It's like the closest thing to a jet fighter we can get. This, I don't mean like a big jet, heavy jet fighter, like a World War II heavy fighter inspired type thing, like the Vanguard series. I mean just like a single seater. Are they the same guns over here as yesterday? It looks different. What even is that? What is that? It looked bigger from further away. What is it? Looks like some sort of cannon. Oh, it's the shotgun. It's the scatter gun. Okay. Over there, we've just got components again. Over there, we've just got more guns. It looks like laser repeaters today over there. It's the main show. Look at the size of that thing. It is huge. And there's the claw. See, this one part of the ship here, right here. This right here. On its giant arm is the reason a lot of people love this ship. It's just that single thing there. Like, one of the first person I ever spoke to about Star Citizen, the thing he said, the reason he loves this ship, and it's the reason it's his favourite, he envisions in the future, when he can fly the ship around, that is all one extendable arm for this, by the way, this giant claw at the front. And he just wants to run flybys. If someone's doing like a trading mission, they've stopped at an outpost, they're going in to get this stuff. He just flies by, extends the claw, grabs it, and does a runner. And well, their ship's gone, so there's no way they're going to be able to catch up. And then that's the sole purpose he loves this ship, he wants to do it. In case you wonder what the actual purpose of the ship is, it's a giant salvage ship. It is, at this time, the biggest salvage ship planned and in-game. So most of its functionality isn't there at the moment. So at the moment, it's just a huge pile of junk you can fly around. But I must say, for a huge pile of junk, it is damn sexy. Right, anyway. I got distracted by the elephant in the room. The literal elephant in the room. It's going to keep distracting me every time I come in here. Right, so we got the other saber. Just the basic. Different loadout. Basically just a different skin. Imagine they have different default loadouts, but as you could probably kit them out to be identical. Probably. I'm saying there might be some things that you can't change. Like there might be... Like this one might be made of a different alloy, or maybe it's got... No, because it's the same. I'm pretty sure it's just a skin and a default loadout. There are some things that change the hull and chassis a wee bit, like the Vanguard series, for example. But yeah, pretty sure they're just variants. Is this the Nautilus? Yeah, the Aegis Nautilus. The Doritos, people call it. I really wish we could get a 360 view of these. It kind of sucks just being like only able to see it on 2D, so to speak. You get what I mean? Because I can't move around it, so it's kind of like 2 dimensions. You could argue, no, definitely 2 dimensions because I can move that and I can move it. Yeah, 2 dimensions. With the 4 centuries of distinguished service under its belt, Aegis Dynamics Nautilus Tactical Mine Layer represents the ultimate in strategic combat engineering, with fully mine development, sweeping and disarming capabilities. Yeah, brain farting today, just non-stop. Right. Can we just scoot around? Yes, we can. Vulcan. Okay. Vulcan. Refuel, repair, rearm. Become a one-person support crew with Aegis Dynamics. Versatile Vulcan, supplying aid to pilots on the fly, whether pinned down under heavy fire, in need of ammunition, or low on quantum fuel after an ill-planned jump, or stranded in an unknown space with busted thrusters. A pilot in distress can always count on a Vulcan and its cadre of drones to lend speedy, efficient assistance. So yeah, the Vulcan is a... Where the SRV we were looking at yesterday was the tow truck. This guy has more the roadside repair. And he's got like a little army of drones which he can come out. He can take his drones over. Drones can bring ammunition directly to your guns if it's ammo. He could have his drones try and repair your ship. Yeah. Roadside repair. So if it's not too badly damaged, this guy is what you need. If it's absolutely borked and you're going to need a shipyard to fix it, you're going to need the SRV to come tow you. Is this the Redeemer? Yes, it's the Redeemer! And I got the name right the first time. There's 3, the Retaliator, Redeemer, and Reclaimer. I call this thing all 3 of those. And I very rarely get the right one. This one to me is the Retaliator, Reclaimer, Redeemer. And the Bomber's the same. The only one that I think I get right on demand is the Reclaimer. Like when we were upstairs, I was like, oh, it's the Reclaimer, it's the Reclaimer. But the other 2, for me, the Retaliator, Reclaimer, Redeemer. They're just, the 3 names just somehow all merge into one for me. But yeah, this is the gunship that has the sort of community polarized. Because of the competition. It was a competition entry. And that is a lot of firepower. It's basically a little gunship for, like, I think it's 3 people. So, the idea, the concept of this is if you want a multi-crew ship, like, say, the Star Runner, or the Constellation, except you don't want it to be... Its primary function is not going to be anything other than fighting. You sort of get this. And yeah, you can see why it is just all about firepower. It's got those nutcracker engines that have some sort of VTOL. The reason a lot of people hate this ship is it was designed, you can tell everything about it was designed to win the competition. Whereas the other entries might have been more fun and more fit into the Star Citizen universe, this thing was designed not with its functionality, etc. in mind, but within the mind to win the competition, which it did. So a lot of people hate it for that, and a lot of people still love it. It's pretty polarizing. A lot of people that used to love it kinda like iffy over it now, and it's, yeah. Right, anyway, we've got other halls to view with actual ships. If I have my opinion on it, well, I don't really have one for like the, because it was before my time in Star Citizen that all that went down. The closest thing to an opinion on it I've got is it's got me interested because it sounds like a perfect combat ship for me and the wee ones to fly around in if we were going to do some easy combat missions. Right, I don't know what hall we've just ran into, but we've ran into one of them. Zenith Hall 1, that's back that way. Oh, the Hammerhead. And the Gladius. And the Gladius Valiant, I take it. Is the Valiant just a reskin? I'm pretty sure it is just a reskin with a different default loadout. I'm guessing this is the Valiant because it's got a laser repeater. Apparently it's the Hammerhead. No, it's not the Hammerhead. Yeah, Valiant. It comes with a laser loadout by default, and I'm guessing a different missile loadout because that doesn't look normal. And I think that's all it is. It's just a slight... I struggle to even call it a reskin, repaint, retexture, whatever you want to call it. Because it is like 90% the same, like the yellow's slightly more orange. That's the only thing I noticed different about it, apart from the slowdown. And I just don't understand why it's a thing. Yeah, maybe it's something that happened before my time, I don't know, but I just don't understand that shit much. Then we got the default over here. Yeah, with its Gatling on its nose gun. And then laser repeater. Yeah, the missile loadout is definitely different. This is the Gladius I'm used to seeing. Then the Hammerhead. The Dakabus. Nice. Again, there's no point in me showing you the interior of this. We've seen it all before. The IAE last year, I'm pretty sure I explored it. I might not have explored the Hammerhead, actually, because I've explored the Hammerhead before, definitely. But I'm not 100% sure where it was, so it feels kind of weird to just retrace old footage for no reason. But yeah, the Dakabus. Whole point of this thing is it's a Corvette, a military Corvette, and its whole job is to protect the fleet from smaller scale ships. So you hear about ships punching above their weight a lot of the time, but you rarely hear about ships that punch below their weight on purpose. This is a ship that punches below its weight on purpose. It is just covered in turrets with, I think it's 4 size 4s. So even though we're saying it's punching below its weight, right there, same firepower as the Constellation's main, like not including the turrets, and the turrets are piddly pea shooters really, but that there, same amount of firepower as a Constellation. Oh look, there again, same amount of firepower as a Constellation. The other side, same amount of firepower as a Constellation. Back turret, same amount of firepower as a Constellation. I'm pretty sure there's one below as well. There's a lower turret. Is that right there at the back? Is that a landing gear? I thought I had 6 turrets. I don't see one below. There's definitely one on top though, so there's at least 5. I thought there was a 6 below as well. There we go, we can see the top one. Same amount of firepower as a Constellation again. So that's at least 5 Constellations worth of firepower on turrets. And a Constellation, let me just say, that firepower, I've taken out and done some missions in it. The Constellation tears, absolutely shreds through fighters. And you've got 5, like, 5 of them there, at least. Yeah, that thing is, yeah. If that thing's in the fleet, yeah, you're not going to be wanting to send fighters against it. It has it covered. It is anti-fighters, yeah. And there's that much firepower there that it can still fight other corvettes and deal decent damage and all that. There's like, with that many turrets, with that much firepower, it is going to tear through shields and start dealing significant damage pretty damn fast. Ah, okay, so we're at the... I can't believe I've forgotten the... Avenger! There we go. I was going to say, how? The Space Penguin. How can you forget the Space Penguin's name? Just take a quick look at these. Yeah, everyone's seen an Avenger like 150 times. And the door's already open. Have a quick little... Hello! Into there, that must be the Warlock. I wonder if we were paying attention earlier. Yeah, the Warlock with its EMP ability. You got the other variants over there. That's just a reskin there in the middle. And pretty sure again, once again, it's one of those reskins with different loadouts that I really don't quite understand, because it's a price hike for no reason. You could just take a normal one and have the exact same loadout and it'd be just as good. Like, if it was sold as a separate skin, that'd make more sense to me. That makes sense to me. The having it as it's... yeah. Maybe it's just a bygone of an old era when they didn't have skins or something like that. I see you like ramp loading. Right, door we don't have access to. Door we don't have access to. Oh, my heart rate's getting quite high. And here we go, hall 4 and 5 this way. So they've got room to extend this if they want, because they've only got halls 1, 2, 3... Wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But it looks like there's room to extend this with another 2 sets of halls. No, with another 2 halls, I think. Or something, I don't know. So there's room to expand. Right, so 4 that way, 5 that way. We'll go to 4 first. Yeah, you are here. So we just came from there. Those 2 doors were there and there. So it looks like there's options to expand this into there. Into this territory if it's so needed. It's kind of cool. Or maybe it was just originally meant to be a side door for these ones like that, but they didn't get used. Yeah, I could see that that's maybe symmetry that wasn't used there. I think that's what those doors were. Right. Right. Oh, it's the Vanguards! Probably should have took a look at that. But again, not going to spend much time looking at them because I've shown them all at the IAE last year. So if you want a closer inspection of them all, be as well just taking a look at there. I gotta admit, I much prefer the IAE here on New Babbage than the one back on Microtech. It is much nicer. I must admit, I really like the Vanguard series. They're heavy fighter, they're World War II inspiration, they do look saucy as hell. Right, I'm guessing we've got one more ship series to go, and I'm trying to think what Aegis one we've not seen yet. I'm not going to look at you, I'm just going to run past because I don't want it spoiled, because I'm trying to remember. And it's going to hit me like a freight truck, and I'm like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Have I gone the wrong way? No, this is right. Ah, the bombers. I was talking about it earlier on. Now, Retaliator, right? I thought about it this time, and the Redeemer is the gunship. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm getting muddled up again. Retaliator, yes, I got it. Just always get these muddled up. And the very saucy stealth-looking Eclipse. This thing is damn OP if you're taking it out just to do one mission, like attack mission. But having to restock and refuel your missiles like every 2 missions or whatever kind of sucks. But those missiles on it are incredibly powerful. At least they were. Actually, I've not taken it out since the missile nerf, so high chance it's not anymore. And this thing I've never flown. I know people. I've shown its interior before, and I know people hate its interior. I did show its interior before, didn't I? Oh well, you know what? You deserve one ship interior. I think I've shown this thing's interior before. Pretty sure I showed it at the last IAE. Just in case I haven't. There's some missiles. Let's come around here. More missiles, missiles. Yeah, people hate the wasted space on this ship. Oh no, I didn't mean to enter a turret. I was like, where am I? Oh well, we're entering a turret. I think this ship, the problem with it is the 2 things he uses as inspiration, like submarines and the Flying Fortress from World War II. Nice in concept, because it's sort of combining the sort of bombs and the torpedoes, and it's, yeah, got that Flying Fortress base. Meant to have that sort of mentality. It's nice, but it sort of clashes too much. I don't think clashes is the right word. Is this the pilot? Yes, it's a pilot seat. And up here is to the living area, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, beds for 4 people. Is that another bed down there? 5 people? 6 people. And I think there is a toilet somewhere, but I can't remember where. There's gun racks and stuff like that. But yeah, people just hate the space in this thing. They think it could have been used better. Oh yeah, in the little captain's quarter. I guess his own little bed. Oh no, I didn't mean to go up there. So it definitely has that sort of submarine feel, and then you can see the... I'm just going to jump out this way if I can. There we go. Flying Fortress, you can sort of get as well. Yeah, I might rent it to take it out for a spin because I don't think I've ever flown one. But yes! That is a very rushed day 2 because I didn't think day 2 was a thing. Look at the IAE. I'm hoping to get the wee ones involved in day 3, at least one of them, somehow. And I think I've got a half solution. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a partial solution. So yes. Hope you've all enjoyed this. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.